Hi guys, Gaming Bear here. Right, we're looking at the IL-2 today, and there aren't not every country has ground attack aircraft. Germany does, Russia does, and America has got almost. So we'll have a look and I'll try and explain how. So survivability, you are looking. You can see such a huge difference. This isn't a true ground attack, but it's a multi-role fighter. These are attack aircraft. So survivability. 840 for the IL, 550 for the Junkers 87, and the American 260. It's basically more of a fighter. So you're looking 4.7 thousand kilos, 6.6 thousand kilos, and 3.9 thousand kilos with the American. Let's look at the gun armaments. This is just the Americans just got 4 12.7mm very hard hitting MGs, very nice. The German has got 2 20mm and on the front and a rear gun. The IL-2 is running 7.62s, bombs, 37mm cannons, and more rockets. So it's a very hefty ground attack plane. The Junkers 87. This is the basic configuration. Now looking at the airspeeds, building these up. Let's have a look. So airspeed wise. The American 333, the Russian IL-2 247. Slow moving ground attack. You need slow to be able to attack, have time on target to destroy them. Even slower is the Junkers 87 at 222. Slowness means you can accurately target ground targets, and the best of these, the three for that, is the Junkers 87. Not far behind the IL-2, but the power, the 220mm on here against the 237mm, the more power in the attack goes to the IL-2, but the 20mm are very, very competitive. Then we come to the maneuverability. Clicking through the degrees a second, you are looking 12.7, so the XP-44 American is much more controllable. It's more of a, as I said, multi-role. It's semi-attack role, but more of a combined plane as well. So it could probably more easily take the other two down, but it would be less useful against ground targets. The German rolls at 15.4 seconds to turn 360 degrees. The Russian is 18.4, incredibly slow side to side. The rate of roll is the lowest, 55 degrees a second, compared to 60 degrees a second for the Junkers, which is very slow. But the XP-44, again, with 140 degrees a second roll, is the most manoeuvrable, fastest in a clinch, and able to turn on the others, turn like a more normal fighter. So that's what makes this a choice for potentially taking down the ground attack and doing a little bit of ground attack with its multiple MGs on its own. The altitude performance, we're looking 600 meters for the Junkers, 500, so it's even lower for the IL-2, and the XP-44 operates at 1200 meters, up at the fighter sort of level. So that's just some details on how this compares. So what you guys want to see is us actually getting around and doing some damage. So out to 308 meters, sorry, out to 440 meters, we've got 308 points of damage. Out to 900 meters, you're doing 240, so quite a nice amount of damage anyway. And up to 1125 meters, you've got a reducing amount of damage, which could be up to 240 points the closer you get to the 900. So without further ado, let's get into a battle and see what it's actually like. Okay, let's see where we're going to end up. And the role for this is just primarily going in for ground targets.
You are approaching the front line. Off we go.
Why, thank you. Yes, which is why you've got, for the ground attack targets, you've got a rear gunner to try and cover and defend against planes coming in from behind. Your job is to destroy the bases, move from one base to another, and help your team to win. You don't really, it's not your job to assist with the fight that's going on above, so you head,
Cover your allies. Hit the enemy. And
quite
we
literally.
shall win.
Oh, someone coming in already. Let's turn in that way. So somehow our base is under attack. As you can see, I've got troubles turning. I can't, trying to stall stops from stalling. Let's try and help up there. Oh, it's someone seriously giving me some pain. Try and help with him against him out there. Someone's seriously trying to give me a bit of jip. Okay, let's just do the ground targets. Okay, that one. Next, let's help the team by taking out all of the ground anti-air. And let's zoom around this pole. That's that done. Next, let's get a bit of height. Okay, zoom around, look for other targets of interest. There's still one anti-air left, so we'll head towards that. Zoom round, come in on this last anti-air gun. Cool, targets behind, drop a bomb. Take that out on the way through. Let's get some rockets ready to roll. That's looking good. Let's keep on these targets. Working our way through, circle round and come back for these targets. Someone on my tail. Let's fix that. Helping, well, we've nearly captured this zone. It's a lot of work. That's looking good, looking good. A couple of targets there. Let's circle around and get these up here. Oh, let's try and help with him. And then come down on these other targets. There we go. That's it, that's that done. Looking for additional targets. The area is ours. We're a bit damaged, but we've survived. The rockets have redone themselves. Time to move to a new area. Let's head for the airfield and we can repair over there. Help the team to control it. Slow and steady wins the race. BSH coming in. Let's try and assist with him. But our main object is to get in and to get repaired. Help with him. Neat. Get in over the airfield, let's get repaired, come in behind him. Boost round, try and come in behind him. He's gone. Okay, we've still got the area. We should start repairing now, soon, I hope. More targets. Come on, boys, start us repairing. Could be because it's under attack at the moment. We need to help defend against this attack. Cool.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. Support will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over.
It's a bit of a stall situation. You've got to watch out. It's difficult to work up at this height. Let's try and help the team. Okay, cool. We've helped secure it. One guy over there. Let's try and get round to assist with him. He's gone. One more coming in. That's it. Let's boost round. Get him into range. Boost up and out of that.
There's no way to break through for you now. You're on your own.
He's boosting away. We need to protect against other guys coming in. You can only keep going up so much. That's one of the pitfalls of this plane type. It's difficult to boost up. Let's try and get him in our sights. But if we can, you can do an awful lot of damage to them if they do get in front.
Step it up. We're losing the battle.
Let's go in on the BSH. He's seriously trying to take our base. Cool. Boost up, gain some height. The weight of all these bombs is causing problems. Someone coming in. I'm going to head for the central base. We need to get some points back. Help with him. Let's get over the next target. It is slow to target. Slow weapons platform. We'll leave the guys to save the airfield. They're not attacking the new places. We're going to have to do it. So, well, pity they're so stupid. They're all around the base. I was trying to help them, but if they can't do it themselves.
The enemy is almost defeated. Make a final push.
More damage, more death and destruction, which is always good.
Turn back. The enemy force is too strong.
5,000 points with one single plane. Didn't even die once. It's so good. Just under 6,000 points. We were let down by the rest of our team not knowing how to capture areas. They all stood there. Your job is to go in and help them to take an area. You can't normally go in on your own, and I had to at the end because they completely dropped the ball. So just under 6,000 points with one single life, one single sortie, as you saw. So we'll see what we could. Let's see how we did. 27,000 credits, 1,100 experience. third on the team. A number of people just didn't have a clue. A number of awards for helping the team. It shows the last 2 battles. You know, this is about having constant support and giving constant support to the team. So we may as well, let's get into another game and do the same thing again, but, well, just hope we don't get such a bad team. So let's get into this next one and see exactly what... But this is what it's like in an IL-2. Helping the team take the ground targets, give them air support so they can capture it, and then moving from one target onto the next. If they don't move on to the next target, what can you do? Well, the thing you need to do is go there yourself and face the flak and hope they follow you.
You are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle. Good luck.
Cool. Oh, that looks gorgeous. All the rockets and bombs, everything just... Oh, that's gorgeous and streamlined. Oh, sorry, yes, this version doesn't have a rear MG. I'm thinking about the premium for a second. Yes, you can't defend yourself. You need your guys to come with you, and that's one reason why you sort of stay with the guys, because you need their help. So that's why you shouldn't normally push in.
You are approaching the front line.
But if they don't,
Off we go.
But if they make it so hard that you can't go in, if they just stay in one place and don't actually attack, you've no choice. You either have to wait with them or you have to go on your own with no defense to try and take on the enemy. And it's not a great position to be in. So we're going to focus on the ground targets. That's our situation. That's that done. First target, always the anti-air guns. Let's take out some of the targets on the way through.
A large enemy force is attacking the military base. Proceed with caution.
Dropping some bombs on the way through. Taking these targets, swing round to take out the next anti-air, because that does horrendous damage to your fighters. So by taking out the anti-air, you're really helping your team. So it's a really key thing that you need to do on your way through, as well as destroying these buildings, everything on your way through. As long as you can take out the anti-air first. That's it, it's ours. Cool. So we help protect the team. By taking out the anti-air, we've protected the team. Let's spin round, help against the enemy in this direction. Let's boost up over the mountain. 30 seconds to boost. Boost up to help the team. Come in round the back. Let them deal with the fighters. As long as we can deal with the anti-air. I got someone on my tail. Hug this to make it difficult for them to come in. Hug the terrain so they can't really see me. Close the distance, and then we get in, find a circle round the outside, get in as low as possible, hug the terrain.
Launching rockets at us from the military base. Take action.
Our team are dropping the ball a bit, but if we can keep taking everything out, we go head round this way, try and stay out of view. Stay low, don't get spotted, then come in over the mountains, hit their anti-air, hit their targets. There we go, that there. That on the way through, but the main target, anti-air. That's it. Got a nice bomb to go into that section. Yep, that'll definitely help. Let's try and get a bit of height to come in above here, get height and come down on those anti-air positions. Rockets into there. Bomb on that section. Spin round, look for additional targets. Drop a bomb, try and deal with them on the way through. come back to the other area, aim for other ground targets, really cause them problems, let them focus on me rather than focusing on the aircraft who are trying to take them down. So if they're focusing on me, they're not focusing on the other. Oh, that's it. Boost up, that's it. They're not focusing on the other things. Couple of rockets in. Our team just sucks. They just completely suck. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with a team being this useless? All you can do is your best. I've helped take down 2 zones, two and a half zones, and they're just beyond useless. 2,500 points for the first sortie. Let's go in. So what do? You're in this position where you want to help them out. Their job is to deal with the fighters. So I'm going to move over, try and help with this rocket area, and help to capture it. Try and help the team deal with the fighters that are there, because they are just useless. They're not able to do it themselves. Let's have a look at the players. Look at all the numbers down the bottom. Less than 1,000 points. This is one of the worst teams I think I've ever seen in my years of playing this. But it happens. 2 bad games in a row is unusual. All I can do, as always, is my best. So we move up, take the anti-air. That's it, that's cool, that's that done. Let's take out more anti-air on the way through. Oh.
The enemy force is too strong.
Yep. Our team is too crap. So, didn't allow me to do anything. Totally dropped the ball. But this is how you do. This is how you play it. But you've got to rely on your team being able to at least take out their fighters, hold their fighters, to allow you just to help them win the area and making it easier. And it's a very good plane for what it's designed for. 16,000 credits. It's working, you know. Right up here. Oh, look, some of them did manage 1,000 points. That's so nice to see. Let's have 39 grand targets. So, but you rely on your team being better. So we'll get into another one and see what we can do. Get into, and hopefully this third team will be a more robust team to show you what you can really do and how you can do it. It's not always, you're not always going to get the bad team. It's going to be a 50-50. I've just been unlucky with the first 2 being the wrong side of that. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how this team is. Okay. That spawn. So either the command centers or the center will follow where the majority of team members are going. Actually, no. The smaller group. I'm going to go with the smaller group and give them assistance, because the big group should be able to cope with it itself. That's the theory. That the largest group should be able to deal with the enemy, don't you think? So I'm not going to decide yet. Let's see who's going where, because as we're so slow,
Pilots, get ready for action. Let's go.
We can choose. So I'm going to aim towards the centre and then see where the main group is actually going. Got some going to the left, a few going to the right, so I'm going to go to the right as well. 3 or 4 going in. They're going to need my assistance, so let's boost in and assist. So this is the thing, you want to help your team. So if I can go in and distract the fighters who are above, take some of the damage, kill the ground targets, force them into a position where they're, oh my goodness, we've got to deal with him, and then while they're dealing with me, our fighters have an easier chance of taking them down. That's the sort of theory you've got to go with. So we've got an anti-air ship in there. So let's get a rocket in on him to start off. Aim for the anti-air at the back. Let's get another rocket into that. Boom, that's that done. More units. Let's keep these rocking and rolling. Aiming in. Anti-air fire. Well, let's get up above and deal with him. That's that taken out. Cool. Drop a bomb on these guys. Oh, I thought it... Oh, shucks. I must have just caught one of the peaks on the top of that. Bumski. Oh, at least we've taken it by the look of it. No, we haven't. They've... Oh, my goodness, no. Our guys have completely dropped the ball. But we've almost got the other two. Okay, cool. I'm sorry I crashed at that point.
Bomber squadron detected. Engage them immediately.
I've got no chance of taking them down. Now, I expect, as they've captured that radar station, they're going to be moving into the centre to help their buddies. I'm going to go in, come in behind them, go under their radar, hopefully effectively, and destroy the base behind them, so I can circle round just so they can't spot me. Come in and attack their base when they're moving in to help assault the centre. A bit of sneakiness, so let's boost in, try and get a bit more speed, try and get there a little bit quicker. This is so slow, but it's such a good platform to work from. You have so much time on target. There we go. Let's get in for these against these ships. They'll soon know I'm here if they don't already. So aim for the MG first. That's it. We've dealt with the MG. Rocket on target. 2 rockets in. Boom. He's gone. Next ship. Take out the anti-air. 2 rockets. Deal with him. Next ship over here. Aim for the anti-air at the back of it to make it defenseless. 2 rockets in. We're certainly causing a bit of chaos and mayhem. Cool, anti-air gone. We are definitely distracting them. That's it. Next AA gone. I'm trying to save the bombs. Drop one there, take out those. That's it. One on my tail. Let's circle round, see if we can bring him into... let's try and go low. Cause him problems. Let's deal with that, take that out on the way through. 2,000 points. Destroy these on the way through. Drop a bomb and hopefully catch him in the blast.
Air supremacy achieved.
That's it. We've taken this zone. Okay, I'm going to drop a bomb just to get rid of it. That's it. And so by the time I get to the next target, we will hopefully have the rockets and the bombs would have restocked. Now I'm going to turn around and try and assist against the fighters. Oh yeah. It's not just good against ground targets, but it's difficult to get them into... Ah, that's good.
Keep it up. Victory is almost ours.
He's more maneuverable. Let's see what we can do. He's circling around. Boost up, boost up. I don't want to crash. Boost, boost. That's it. He's got more maneuverability. Let's try and deal with the others. He's trying to get away from my guns. Let's try and help against that one. Spitfire. Oh yeah. In your face, Mr. Spitfire. You thought you were good. You thought his engine's gone. You thought you were hot stuff. Oh, I tried to get some rockets at him. That's always a cool way to do it.
Hang in there. You'll soon be cut off from support. I say again, support will not
Yes.
be available.
Someone's on my tail. Let's repair this. Let's go in for the next target. I don't know what our team is doing. They're really not helping. Got another pants team. How did we do? You know, you can't, as a ground attack plane, you can't act as a fighter. It's not your job. 4,100 points. You know, really nice start. Let's go and help them secure the centre.
There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed. Return into base. Do
Actually-
you copy?
Actually, it's 50-50, so I'm going to help with the radar station on the right. Those guys, all of these guys actually need support. Let's get this. The quickest is going to be the centre. I'll help in the centre first. Let's see what we can do. 2 rockets left. Oh, we won. Great.
Waiting for your return.
5,000 points. It would have just been if I'd waited. Then it would have just been 2 sorties, but technically it was 3 sorties for 5,000 points, which now puts it for as less than 2,000 points per sortie. But in effect, it was really 5,100 for 2 sorties, so that's quite a good value. Let's see how we did. So it's got its own play style. It's not really fully up my alley because I love playing fighters, but I'm going to show you this line to show you what it's like. It's good in its own right. That's 21,000 credits. Let's have a look. So mid-ranking, some of our team actually did some pretty well. All in all, it wasn't a bad job. Let's have a look at how we did. So I helped capture a sector, 80 in. Yep, not bad at all. So it was useful. You can pull things just into the edge of for your team, because you force their guys to have to deal with you, and this is one of the planes that has to be dealt with. The ground support planes they're beasts on the battlefield, which have got so much firepower that you have to deal with. Otherwise, they can just rip your base to pieces, and this is one of the ones that starts off that chain. So thank you guys, I hope you liked this. I hope you liked watching the playstyle and what you need to do and what you can do in order to try and help your team. So turn those guns on the enemy when you get the chance, but your main priority is to take out initially the anti-air, which is dealing so much damage to your team. So first thing, destroy their anti-air. Secondly, then go for the high value targets with your bombs and rockets, which you can't destroy just with the MGs, and then the smaller targets, once you run out of rockets and bombs, destroy the rest of the targets with your MGs. Wait for your rockets and bombs to replenish, and repeat it again. Move on to the next base, and at the same time shoot up any targets which come in your front arc. But your turning is a problem. It's so slow to turn that it's going to be difficult to get pilots on board, but if they're in an air fight, you should be able to help your team to win it. I hope this helps. I'm the Gaming Bear. This has been the IL-2. See you on the next one. See you guys. Bye.